Hi everyone, this is Indra. Welcome back to my channel. Today in this video, I am going to discuss something about polar coordinate system and Cartesian coordinate system. I will give one example. Please watch this video till the end. Okay, here we can see this is the coordinate. This is the graph of polar coordinate here. This is the polar graph. Here we can see that the polar graph. Please remember that the polar graph always have the two parameters. One is just the magnitude of the radial vector, or we can say just the radius. One is the radius, and the next one is the angle made by the radius with the positive x-axis in anti-clockwise direction. We need two things to locate a point on the polar coordinate. We need two things. One is radius, and the next one is angle made by the radius with the positive x-axis. Okay. And here in this graph, okay, let me zoom in this polar graph. We can see that here are the so many circles here, but they have the same center here. These circles have the different radius, but they have the same center here. Here the first circle has the radius. Okay, here in this graph, the first circle has the radius of the 1 unit. This 1 represents, okay, let me mark here. This 1 represents the radius. The first circle radius is the radius of this first circle. Okay, the radius of this first circle is just 1 unit, and the radius of the second circle is 2 unit. Radius of third circle is 3 unit, and so on. Here the radius are increased by 1 unit of these circles, and but they have the same center here. Here the center is at origin. They have the same center, but they have the different radius. So we can say that these circles are concentric circles. Okay, here we can see different concentric circles. Okay, this is the something about the radius of these circles, and here we can see that in this graph here are the let me count the number of this sector here. Okay, this is the first sector. Okay, second, 3. Okay, let me count the number of how many sectors each circles divided here. The circles are divided into the into many sectors. Okay, let me count the number of the sectors here. The 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12. Here we can see that the total these all the circles are divided. They are divided into 12 sectors. So the total angle is 360 degree. So if we divide 360 degree by 12, then the result will be just 30 degree. That means the 30 degree, the angle of this one sector, angle made by each sector is just the 30 degree. This 30 degree, the 30 degree, 30 degree. The angle of each sector is just the 30 degree in this polar graph. Okay, let me take one point on this graph. Okay, let me choose one point. Let's say this is the point A. Okay, let me take anywhere. We can take here anywhere. Let me take here. This is the point A, and we have to connect this point A to the origin. Let me connect this point A to the origin. Okay, very first step is just connecting this point to the origin. Let me use the new color. Okay, we have to just connect that point to the origin, and here the radius AB is formed here. Okay, let me use the color of this next color of this radius vector. Okay, let me take the blue color. Yeah, this blue color line, this the line segment AB. This line segment AB is just the radius. It is just the radius of this point A, radius. Here we first take the point A, and then in the second step we just connect that point to the origin, and our radius AB is formed here. And let me find out the two parameters first. Okay, we need two parameters, angle and the magnitude of the radius, while locating the point on the polar coordinate. Okay, here this point A, and this point A, let me annotate this. Okay, this point A is here. This point A it is located, this point A is located on the circle of the radius 3 unit. Here this is the third circle of the radius 3 unit, and the point A is exactly on this circle, on this third circle of the radius 3 unit. And the first parameter is the radius. Here the radius is 3 unit, and the second parameter is just the second parameter of this radial vector, okay, is just the angle. And the angle made by this radius line, an angle made by this AB with the positive x-axis. This is the positive x-axis, angle made by this radius with the positive x-axis. Let's find out the angle. Okay, here the angle is here. Here the one sector we have already discussed. The one sector contains 30 degrees. So the angle made by this radius with this positive x-axis is just the 30 degree. We can easily say that here angle made by this radius with the positive x-axis is just the 30 degree. Here the angle of each sector is just the 30 degree in this graph. Okay, we have calculated the two parameters. One is the radius is just the 3 unit, and the next one is the angle is just the 30 degree. Okay, and then okay, let me write here. And then the polar coordinate. Okay, let's find out the polar coordinate of this point A. Okay, let me write here on this point A. I am going to write the polar coordinate of this point A. Okay, let me go to the text mode. Okay, let me type here. The polar coordinate of this point A is just, first of all, we need the radius. Radius is here just 3 unit. 3 cosine of the angle. Angle is here. Just the angle is how much is the angle? Just the 30 degree. We have already discussed. 3 cosine 30 degree, comma the radius. We need again radius. Radius is 3. Sine of that angle. The angle is just the 30 degree. Okay, and we have to enclose these things on this parenthesis. Okay, this is the polar coordinate. Okay, this is the polar coordinate of this point A on this polar graph. Okay, let me here. This is the polar coordinate. This is just the polar coordinate. Okay, this is just the polar coordinate of this point A. Here 3 cosine 30 degree, comma 3 sine 30 degree is the polar coordinate. Okay, here this point A lies on the circle of the third circle of the radius 3 units. So 3 cosine 30 degree, comma 3 sine 30 degree is just the polar coordinate. This is the polar coordinate of this point A. And if we calculate the magnitude of this coordinate, okay, let's find out the Cartesian coordinate. Okay, let me find out. If we type the 3 cosine 30 degree on the calculator, the value of the 3 cosine 30 degree is just the 2.59. This is just the 2.59 comma, and if we type the 3 sine 30 degree, okay, the value will be, the value of the 3 sine 30 degree will be just 3 over 2. That means just the 1.5. This is just the 1.5. The equivalent Cartesian coordinate. The equivalent Cartesian coordinate of this point A is just the 2.59 and 1.5. Here, this is the equivalent polar coordinate and the Cartesian coordinate both. Here we have changed the polar coordinate into the, this is the Cartesian coordinate 2.59 comma 1.5. Okay, and here let me check this point A as the exact Cartesian coordinate 2.59 comma 1.5 or not. Let me check. Here we can check in this software. Okay, let me check what is the Cartesian coordinate of this point A. Okay, let me say let me go to the setting. Here by the setting we can check this the exact location of this point A. Okay, let me check. Here the show mouse coordinate. Okay, let me put the mouse here. This is the show mouse coordinates. Here the coordinate is not, where is the, wait, let me take here. It should be, okay, let me do the some modifications, background color, okay, show mouse coordinates, okay. The coordinates should be visible, but here is the coordinate is not visible. Okay, let me check it is correct or not by the another method. Let me change this polar coordinate into the corresponding Cartesian coordinate. Let me change, and then the exact location is just 2.59 comma 1.5 or not. Let me change. Okay, this is just the Cartesian coordinate. This is the Cartesian coordinate of this point A here. Let me connect this point A. Okay, here I have just connected this point A to the x-axis. Here the point here, the location of the point on the mouse cursor is shown here. Now let me check the exact position of this A is 2 point here. The position of A 2.5 comma, okay, 2 point, this point A, and it is not visible. Okay, let me select it. Let me check the position. It is just the 2.6. okay, we can see 2.6 comma, the position is 1.5. here exact answer here. Here exact answer here, the 2.6 here, this shows, this software shows the 2.6 comma 1.5. here we have, by the calculation we have also the same thing here. The exact location of this point A in the Cartesian coordinate is just the 2.6 comma 1.5. This is the way of checking. Here we have just translate, we have just change the polar coordinate into the corresponding Cartesian coordinate. Okay, okay, this is the way of changing the polar coordinate into the Cartesian coordinate. This is the way of changing the polar coordinate into the Cartesian coordinate. Okay, here we can see the location 2.6 comma 1.5, and we have calculated same value here. In our next video we will discuss more about such types of the such type of the problems. Please keep watching, keep loving this channel, and don't forget to subscribe this much for today. Thank you.